I'm
Loyalty.
probably one of the most loyal people on earth because I understand loyalty is black or white. I can't be loyal to two people at the same time, whereas most people think they can be loyal to two people at the same time. I will tell people openly, I'm like, I have to choose, right? And luckily, I haven't been put in any situations where the closest people to me, I have to choose. But for example, like everyone, a lot of people are people pleasers, and they're like, maybe I can save both relationships at the same time. I'm the sort of person where I'm like, who am I loyal to? The other person, it's unfortunate, but that's it.
How do you figure out loyalty?
Knowing that it's black and white. Like
How do you figure out people to trust or be loyal to?
I'm shared experiences. Shared experiences, and this is why sometimes, look, I don't care about other people, but this is why, like the people close to me, I call them out sometimes. I'm like, they're not your friend. I call a lot of people, I'll be because it's just easier to. I'm like, it's a little weird if you're like, oh, my acquaintance, right? But like, if I'm being honest, they're my acquaintance.
Yeah.
They're not my friend. You're not friends with someone until you've actually gone through something. And people have proven this time and time again. And the other thing is, I don't expect any loyalty from my acquaintances. If one of my acquaintances, fucks me over, I'm not upset. I'm not emotional about it because you're not my friend. We've not gone through anything. I haven't proven myself to you, and you haven't proven yourself to me. In the same way, this sounds horrible. No one on earth is going to say this. If I have an acquaintance and I have a friend, I don't want to, but if it comes to it and I have to fuck over the acquaintance to save my friend, you're gone. We have no loyalty. Whereas this person, if this person has been loyal to me for 3 years and has done this and this and this, I will, whatever, I won't say it publicly on YouTube. I will go to extreme lengths.
Gotcha.
I have gone to extreme lengths to protect me and protect the people I love. And I understand that you can't give that to everyone as well. Because the other thing is, there have been situations in people I care about life where I have to come in and I have to solve it. And as I said, these are very extreme lengths, and I have to, I use my resources, whether that be the people I know, whether the money I have, and I mean between those, you can do anything from.
You can solve a lot.
You can solve a lot of problems. If you need planes grounded, you can ground planes to that level. And I understand when I'm doing that for someone I love, I'm putting myself at risk, right? There's no, people need to understand, and I understand this very carefully. There's no offense without defense. I think a lot of people, and look, here's the thing, I do believe in karma, but outside of karma, I also believe in the fact that if you play offense and the other person knows that it's attack from you, a lot of times they're going to counter, unless, your enemy is so small you can just crush it. But a lot of times there's also no fun in that. But if I have to protect someone I know and I have to go to these lengths, then I'm putting myself at risk. So I'm not going to put myself at risk for just any random person. So I think that's why, and I check my friends sometimes when they're like, oh, because people know when I say friend, I just mean acquaintance, really. Whereas sometimes they'll talk about, I was like, oh, they're my friend. And I'm like, they're not your friend.
That's an acquaintance.
That's an acquaintance. Let's call it what it is, because until you've actually gone through something with someone, they're your acquaintance, and that's it.